Hello there, my name is Ipilang, and you are watching the third and last episode of preparation towards the AWS Summit. And in this episode, we're going to be talking about the summit itself. So, I'm sure by now you have received the email that is containing your ticket for the summit and a link to the application, the AWS Events application for you to download. So, what's going to happen is on that application, the AWS Events, you are able to go to the calendar and book courses or workshops in, right? Which comes to the first point of if you're going there for the educational purposes, that will work out for you. Okay, you want to learn more about stuff that maybe learning by yourself you feel like you want to be able to go in there and ask somebody questions, that class interactivity type of situation, then you will be better suited for the workshops and whatnot. And then now, if you're going to the summit because you want to connect with people and just socialize and network, I would advise you stay like on the ground floor, because on the ground that's where there are a lot of booths. So you're gonna have a lot of AWS partners coming along and having their booths there. Others are gonna have like conjugating, they'll be showcasing their projects and products, whatever. I remember last year Deloitte came with this robot dog, and there was this other company that had like a virtual reality goggles with the thing whereby you can play like virtual football. So that's like fun, right? And also you can go around, walk around, and just connect and talk to people. You never know who you might meet. Just pick people's brains, and you might learn something they will recommend to you. Oh, you should get into this. So I think for me personally, the ground floor is very great for networking. You will be able to find more about AWS if you are interested in whatever. Yeah, so basically. And then the last reason, or rather the last point that I can say is, if you are going there to get leads, make sure you go there prepared. Okay, make sure you go there prepared, and you will most likely meet most of your leads. Last year I think there were a lot of leads that we met on the first floor, interesting enough, because you're getting a lot of important people that are attending these workshops. They want to know more so that they can go and implement for their teams. So that's where you will meet them. Those people, those are the ones that you want to go and meet. Other than that, I think the ground floor would also work for you. So the main highlight of this preparation video for the summit would have to be, understand the reason why you're going there, because it will get overwhelming. Especially for me last year, I went there thinking that, hey, I'm going to the summit and yeah, I'm gonna learn a lot. I prepared the calendar thing, I booked it out up like properly, as in I was properly prepared for the workshop side. I got there and I was enticed. The booths were just so great. The companies that were showcasing their products and what that was so great. The fact that when you go to booth by booth by booth, you're getting like freebies and whatnot, and engaging with the company and understanding. I was interested more in that, though. Just understanding how certain companies work and how their partnership came about with AWS, the inspiration or whatever, just understanding them, or just others. Obviously, I got to meet this guy from, I think it was 11 degrees, and we got to talk, and that was because his booth was empty at the moment. The time that I went there, it was quite empty, so I had time, the flexibility to just talk and understand, because I was so curious about what services do you offer, certificates, how does that kind of come together, do you even recommend, which ones do you think, and on a serious note, let's say that I'm coming and you want to hire, why would you consider taking a certified person or whatnot? Like, I was asking questions. I was honestly so curious, and I got to have such a constructive and informative conversation with them. And you can have that, obviously, but don't be careful not to waste their time and yours as well. Okay. But I just took advantage of that fact because his booth was empty, and it was quite a great conversation. So just make sure that you're going there with a reason, basically, and you go and engage. Don't be afraid, don't be shy, because those people are also waiting to engage with you. So don't be shy. If you see somebody standing by themselves, talk to them, because I mean, you are at the AWS Summit, you must be interested, or you must know somebody. You must be here for a reason. So let's talk, let's connect on LinkedIn. Scan my, what do you call, scan my ticket. Let's connect, let's talk further. I remember I met somebody that wanted me to help them with a project there at the summit. There and then they're like, oh yeah, how good are you with this one, do you know da da da? And I was like, oh yeah, yeah, I understand that. It's like, oh yeah, 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 let's. I was like, oh yeah, yeah, good, right? So it happens like that. That's where you get to connect. And Oscar, don't think people are there, like, don't be afraid to disturb them. Trainer, go and disturb them, because you need the information at the end of the day, and honestly, I feel that if you are somebody who's almost colon and you really need some information, going to the summit would be such a great thing for you, because you will get to engage with people that have been in the industry for a very long time. You will get to ask questions, you will get to go around and see different companies and question or engage with them about their AWS partnership, and engage with them about the services that they offer. And you'll even be engaging with people that work there. So keep networking, honestly. I think however, for myself this year, what am I gonna go for? I think I focused a lot more on enjoying the summit than going to workshops. I attended like 2 workshops and I was over it. Oh, I was over it, because unfortunately I booked like advanced stuff. So when I got there, they have nothing to do with me. I don't even know why I was there. So I ended up just attending the web analytics workshop and the solutions architect workshop, where the examination workshop. And then I went to this other one. I was just like, oh yeah, this is too much for me, I'm not going to be able to do this. So when you're choosing the when you're booking out your calendar, make sure that you're also checking the advanced level or difficulty level, because it's advanced, intermediate, and beginner. So make sure that you're going with something that you're comfortable with, because otherwise you're gonna go there and you're gonna just be given information that you're really not interested in. It's not really helpful to you at that point in time, which makes the information a bit useless. I think that's about it. Those are my points, really, to help you prepare for this year's summit, because I just feel that just knowing what's happening really is what's gonna help you